Greetings, fellow noobs! This is Blomus, coming to you once again with another Nuubcast. Here we have our hero, Halcyon Mouse, spawning here as the Red Terran on everybody's favorite map, Metalopolis. Over here, spawning as the blue Zerg, we have Gronorf. Gronorf, that's his name. And looking forward to a little TvZ. We've had a lot of Zerg play. Thanks everybody for your Zerg submissions. They've been lots of fun to watch. Great practice for me to be able to cast Zerg games and get to know a little bit more about strategy and just being able to say glial reconstitution and crap like that, because I don't get to say that a whole lot with Terran and Protoss games. And, you know, centrifugal hooks as Halcyon Mouse gets his scouts out, going to find his opponent here at cross positions, and the Zerg player about to do the same with his scouting drone. Got a question for you guys as we start off gameplay here, and we see Halcyon Mouse getting his orbital command very quickly, and Gronorf dropping a 14 hatch, at his natural, and a 14 pool as well. In the last few days, content has kind of been vomited out. I've casted like 3 or 4 games in a day and just immediately uploaded them. Is that something that you guys are cool with, or would you rather I try and do more what like Sai does, and if I have 3 casts and kind of space them out over the course of a week and maybe do 1 a day or 2 a day or however many I have and just kind of spread them out? Or would you, do you like the vomit of content? You know, because today I'm casting at least 3 games, and maybe it's going to be 5 or 6 videos that are going to pop up in your subscription list there. But if you prefer more drawn out content, you can pick when you watch videos, but maybe you prefer to show up 1 at a time, maybe 1 a day or 2 a day, and not miss days, because this, I'm not able to cast every day. Much like Crota, I work and have a family. But I do like to have consistent content for you. And but I'm also impatient, and I like to, when I'm in the process of casting and coding videos and uploading videos to YouTube, I just like to get it all done. But I will sacrifice. I will make a great sacrifice for my patience and desire to get things out there. If you prefer, I held back a little bit and maybe did 1 or 2 videos a day rather than 3 or 4 a day and every 2 or 3 days. So let me know what you think, guys. Let me know in the comments. I just want to hear you talking and stuff. But we are growing. Happy to say we've reached our 80th subscriber. Holy cow. 80 subscribers. I know. It's nothing. It's not a big deal. Hey, but I tell you what, it's bigger than we thought we'd be after, I guess we've been doing this for 4 weeks now. So definitely more exposure than we thought we'd have at this point. I think we're almost up to 7,000 individual views, much to the thanks of Team Liquid site and Team Liquid's website and the Hero Pro video, as these Zerglings are going to get mashed by these Marines in their bunker. We have Zerglings at the Zelnaga Towers, and Gronorf doing a good job of scouting, just keeping an eye on everything that could possibly be happening in his own base, looking for drops. Lots of lings out. Oh, hello, production tab. Got to see that just in time to see the Spire get dropped and Siege Tech going up for Halcyon Mouse. Where is that Spire? I mean, I can't. Okay, there it is. Just a little bubble over here next to. Anyway, and now, Halcyon Mouse moving out with several Marines and a couple of tanks and a little SCV to help, but going to be seen by that now dead Zergling at Dieselnaga Tower. So yeah, very happy and thrilled with the response and the growth of the site. But there was a lot of views, almost 2,000 views of the Hero Probe video from a few days back, which is just so fun and funny video. And thanks to, again, to the submitter. But hey, that can happen all the time. And that was a low-level game. I think they were bronze or silver players, maybe platinum. I don't remember. But they were low-level players. And, you know, great games can happen with low-level play. So, you know, don't be... if you have something cool that happens in your games, I want to know about it. I want to see them. I want to cast them. And so, you know, get them on in here. We want to see... oh, these Lings just doing a great job. I'm surprised at how well they did. But they were at 0 range, and they're going to be able to clean up the rest of these Marines, I'm thinking. Yep, very quickly. And that is the end of that. The SCV that left with only half of his health was the last one to survive, as more Lings coming out for Gronorf. But already a new, a re-upped force, almost identical to the force that he just lost, and now with a command center down at his natural as well, trying to keep pace with the Zerg player. Halcyon Mouse queuing up those SCVs. I know a lot of players will tell you not to do that at this level. If you're a lower level player, I'm not too concerned about queuing up SCVs. You know, unless, of course, you don't have anything else coming out, like, you know, you get another tank out. You can get a Marauder out. You can get a couple Marines out. Instead, then I would say do that instead of queuing up 5 SCVs. But again, basically going to move out with the same exact force, and now the mutas are out, so it's going to be much harder. We also have a Baneling nest down to be taking care of those Marines. Baneling's out, don't have their upgrades, going to get smacked. Oh! Going to get taken out. Take out one tank, but also taken out by the other tank, and these Marines are not going to be able to hang with these mutas. Quickly going to be taken down, and this tank, who should have been unsieging and running away about 30 seconds ago, is going to die instead. But with the mutas, the appearance of the mutas, we're going to see missile turrets going down in the mineral lines and around the outside of the base by Halcyon Mouse. So yeah, get your replays in here, send them to nuubcasters@gmail.com. The videos have been getting some more wider exposure. Again, thanks to teamliquid.net. If you haven't gone there, it's a great website for just resources and discussion and blogs and pretty much anything you want with having to do with StarCraft. All right, Mouse, you've got a lot of gas here. I know you're spending it on tanks, but I'd like to see a couple Marauders mixed in. Those Banelings are just going to dump all over these Marines, so I'd love to see a few more Marauders. Our Zerg player finally moving in here to the mineral line, going to get repelled by that missile turret, and we see Gronoff getting a third base down here. They have another factory going down. I like it. Do we see any other tech? Oh, army coming down. Perhaps going to see some Thors from Halcyon Mouse. And more missile turrets going down as these mutas retreat all the way back to their base. We do see that hatch almost finished. Going to see some air upgrades as well as auto tracking, which is going to increase the range for turrets, missile turrets for your point defense drones and your planetary fortresses. Gotta like that increased range, make them much more powerful against mutas. And I mean, they fired at a ridiculous rate, so kudos. the first Thor coming out as the Tech Lab builds on the second factory. Let's speed it up as we see not a whole lot of action going on. Getting the speed upgrade for the Banelings, getting a mech upgrade for those Thors, 2 Thors coming out, getting combat shield and infantry weapons level 2. Burrow going down and more mutas coming out for Zerg. And we see a pretty formidable force coming down here for our Terran player. And I'm guessing he's going to be moving in for... well, let's look at the units tab, because I think he's pretty much dominating right now. With all these Marines and these Thors, 16 mutas are not going to cut it. Now, if he's able to use those Banelings to get in, and it's got air attack level 2 going down, it's not going to finish by the time this army gets there. But if the Zerg player is able to macro his Banelings just right, where are those Banelings? Oh, great, they're buried. Oh, Gronorf. Oh, Gronorf, you're making me happy. What's going to happen? Oh, it's going to be a tense battle. Here comes Halcyon Mouse's forces going to be moving in. Are they going to be going right over those Banelings? Here they go. Where is it? It's going to... Oh, Banelings come up to huge amounts of damage. But with the stim, it's not going to be enough. All these Marines still alive. Mutas coming in on the back end, going to be torn up by these Thors and Marines. And all of the Mutas are gone. All of the forces are gone. That is going to have to be GG or not for Gronorf as he leaves the game. I love the placement of those Banelings. Maybe if they were a little more spread out, perhaps along a line, they would have done much more damage and maybe would have saved the day. As it was, still an awesome play by Gronorf, but not enough to take out the Marines and mech of Halcyon Mouse, our hero. And I think he did say it was Platinum. He's a Platinum player, and this was a Diamond Zerg player. So congrats for Halcyon Mouse. Underdog takes the win. I love it. There's no better feeling. I don't know about you guys. There's no better feeling than seeing that favored guy over your opponent and then freaking taking it to him and shoving it down his throat. I had one last night. Maybe I'll cast it later. It wasn't really an awesome game, though. I think I played like crap. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting us. Keep supporting us. Tell your friends. Get more subscribers in here. Maybe I'll do like a Banelings video for my 100th subscriber. Ain't gonna happen. But we are closing in on that 100 subscriber mark. Would love to see more. So guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging in. And as always, keep pressing on. Keep climbing that ladder. Blum us out.